Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. Thank you for tuning into today's video. We have more gaming and PlayStation news, rumours and leaks to go over. A huge shout out to the God of War and Uncharted channel members. Thank you ever so much for your support. And if you're new here to the channel, consider subscribing and becoming a channel member and get yourself some exclusive member perks. Right then, for years, fans of the Titanfall series have been hoping for a third entry in the franchise, and recent leaks suggest that Titanfall 3 may finally be in development. A pair of well-known Apex Legends leakers, both with very credible track records, have claimed that Respawn Entertainment is not only working on Titanfall 3, but that the game could be revealed as early as next year. And according to the leaks, a teaser could be shown at the Game Awards in 2025, with a full release expected in 2026. One of the leakers, known as Yorotsuki, posted on X stating, "To be honest, it's really fun to be able to play a joke with the truth on April Fool's Day. It lets me announce some unbelievable truths in a playful way." So yes, Titanfall 3 is coming. Somebody should have seen me talking on some Discord service back in December 2024 about RSPN having a secret game in development. That game is Titanfall 3. Another known leaker backed up those claims by simply posting an alleged Titanfall 3 logo, seemingly confirming that the leak is indeed in development. And while these rumors should always be taken with a pinch of salt, a little bit of caution, they do align with earlier reports that Respawn was working on a new project set in the Titanfall universe, though at the time it was stated that it was not a Titanfall 3 game. Back in 2021, Respawn officially announced that a third game was not in development, but given these new leaks, it appears that the stance may have changed. I mean, let me ask you guys, are many people going to be looking forward to Titanfall 3, given how bad Titanfall 2 did? I mean, I'm looking forward to this, but are people like me just outliers? Despite Titanfall 2's initial commercial struggles, it has since gained a massive cult following. I think I played Titanfall 2 around a year after the game launched, and it was a phenomenal game. Really, I can't believe I missed it at launch, but there's a reason. There's a legitimate reason why I missed this game at launch. Players and critics praised the game for its fluid movement system, engaging combat, and incredible, absolutely incredible single-player campaign. So if the rumors about a Titanfall 3 are true, here are some key reasons why this would generate some immense excitement. First of all, Titanfall 2's Parker system, its fast-paced combat and responsive gunplay are still regarded as some of the best in the FPS genre. A sequel could refine and expand upon these mechanics, taking them to new heights within the FPS genre. Secondly, the Titanfall series stands out due to its mech combat, offering a level of variety and strategy rarely seen in mainstream shooters. The balance between pilot agility and Titanfall firepower creates a unique gameplay loop that a lot of people actually love. And thirdly, not really my main reason, but I know a lot of people do love it, is the multiplayer longevity. Despite releasing in 2016, Titanfall 2 still has an active multiplayer community. A new game with enhanced servers, modern updates, and fresh content could attract both returning players and newcomers. Another reason would be a brand new next level campaign, because Titanfall 2 featured an exceptional single-player campaign with innovative level design, most notably the mission effect and cause, which is widely regarded as one of the best FPS levels ever created. I'm eager to see if Titanfall 3 can deliver a campaign that matches or even surpasses its predecessor. And finally, Respawn, like them or loathe them, they do have a proven track record. They often do get it right with their games, and since Titanfall 2, Respawn has gone on to develop Apex Legends and the Star Wars Jedi series, proving they're one of the top FPS and action game developers. So a new Titanfall entry could benefit from everything Respawn has learned over the years. And while Titanfall 2 is now very widely respected, its launch was disastrous, not because of its quality. The game was magnificent, but it struggled due to a poorly timely release and a lack of support, all down to EA. So here's what went wrong with the launch of Titanfall 2. Firstly, EA launched Titanfall 2 on October 28th, 2016, placing it smack bang in the middle of two of the biggest games around that time of year, two juggernauts. Firstly, Battlefield 1, which released on October 21st, 2016. It was also another EA published shooter that had immense hype. And secondly, You have Call of Duty Infinite Warfare, which launched on November the 4th, 2016, a major Call of Duty entry that dominated sales. By competing with both EA's own game and Call of Duty, Titanfall 2 was naturally overshadowed. It was never given a chance, leading to disappointing sales despite its strong reviews. The game also suffered from a lack of marketing and post-launch support. EA focused all of its marketing budget on Battlefield 1, leaving Titanfall 2 with far less exposure. The game didn't receive the level of post-launch support seen in modern game shooters, such as seasonal updates or expansions to maintain that level of engagement. The other issue that the game had was that the first Titanfall released in 2014, and that was mainly multiplayer only and lacked long-term content, leading some players to assume that the sequel would have similar issues. And many gamers were unaware that Titanfall 2 had an incredible single-player campaign, meaning that they never actually gave it a chance. And another big problem Titanfall 2 faced was that in 2019, Respawn released Apex Legends, a free-to-play battle royale set in the Titanfall universe. Apex Legends literally became an instant overnight success, drawing on all of Respawn's resources and leading to Titanfall 2 receiving little attention moving forward. And despite these setbacks, Titanfall 2 eventually found its feet. It found an audience. Thanks to word of mouth and sales promotions, over time more players discovered the brilliance of that game. This is why the demand for Titanfall 3 remains strong. Well, at least for me it does. Would you buy a Titanfall 3? Let me know your comments down below and let's move on. Over in the world of Cyberpunk 2077, something very mysterious is happening, but nobody knows exactly what that is. CD Projekt Red has been posting cryptic messages on the game's official social media accounts, leading to speculation that a major announcement is coming. The studio has been releasing birthday calendars featuring key characters from Cyberpunk 2077. While this may seem innocent at first glance, some of these calendars contain encrypted data slots, hinting at something a lot deeper. One post even highlights these locked slots alongside the eyes emoji, suggesting that there's more to the story than simply birthday celebrations. What could CD Projekt Red be teasing? What are they doing? What do they want us to think? There are multiple theories circulating about what these cryptic messages might mean. Is it a new Cyberpunk 2077 update? CD Projekt Red previously enlisted Virtuos, an external developer, to help with patch 2.2. A speculation that they could be working on additional content. Could it be Cyberpunk anime news? CDPR announced Cyberpunk-themed anime in partnership with Netflix, but little has been revealed since. Could this be an early tease, perhaps? What about a Cyberpunk 2077 anniversary event? Because Cyberpunk 2077 will celebrate its 5th anniversary in December 2025, which could be an opportunity for major announcements. So at this point, really it's all speculation. But whatever is going on, CD Projekt Red clearly wants fans to stay curious. We'll just have to wait and see whether they reveal more details in the coming months. What do you think it could be? Let me know down below in the comments and let's move on. PlayStation has recently updated all of its social media platforms with promotional material linked to its upcoming live service shooter Marathon, developed by Bungie Studios. The game, which was first revealed during Sony PlayStation Showcase in 2023, has remained largely under wraps since then. However, recent activity on social media suggests that Bungie is gearing up for a significant marketing push. Bungie has begun posting cryptic black and neon green imagery across various online platforms, sparking speculation amongst its fans. The images appear to be connected to an alternate reality game, a type of interactive narrative that invites players to uncover hidden details. A recent update included a security alert video that links to a mysterious website, fueling further speculation. In response to Bungie's hints, PlayStation has followed suit, incorporating similar neon green branding across its official Twitter, YouTube, and Facebook pages. These synchronized updates strongly indicate that an official Marathon announcement or major reveal is on the horizon. So what do we know about Marathon so far? Because let's be honest, I ain't got a clue. Do you know what's going on with Marathon? I mean, there's still very little concrete information actually about the game. The game is set to be a live service shooter, meaning it will likely feature ongoing content updates, events, and possibly a battle pass system, but it's all guesswork right now. A recent job listing at Bungie hinted that the game will include seasonal events. Also, we have pre-order bonuses, which were briefly spotted on Steam's back-end system, further suggesting that a major update or announcement is imminent. Past reports from September 2024 suggests that Bungie was planning a dedicated showcase for Marathon in spring 2025. And what is that showcase? Is it a PlayStation State of Play, or is it a quote-unquote PlayStation showcase? Who knows? Again, it's all guesswork. If these reports hold true, the current marketing push could be leading up to that major event. However, Marathon's development has not been without setbacks. In July 2024, Bungie CEO Pete Parsons announced that the company laid off 220 employees, approximately 17% of its workforce. Not long after that, journalist Jason Schreier reported that the game's development was facing significant challenges, raising concerns about whether Bungie can meet its projected timeline. Currently, Marathon is in development for all platforms. There's no official release date that's been announced, but with marketing efforts ramping up, fans can expect more details soon. And I would expect this game to be coming out soon. The last thing they would want to do is to have this game come out in late 2025. We all know the publishers and developers are trying to stay well away from the GTA effect. Are you looking forward to Marathon? Let me know down below in the comments. So let's move on to something exciting. In addition to its focus on new game releases, Sony is also looking at expanding its franchises into other forms of entertainment. One of the latest properties under consideration for a film adaptation is Astrobot, the charming platforming series that has grown in popularity amongst the PlayStation fanbase. During a recent interview with Variety, PlayStation Productions lead Asad Kizilbash confirmed that the company is absolutely considering turning Astrobot into a feature film. He explained that Sony has taken note of the franchise's growing popularity, especially after the success of the most recent PS5 installment, which won multiple awards and resonated with players. According to Grizzlebash, Sony's decision to adapt the game into a movie isn't solely based on awards and nominations. Sometimes we have IP that just has great stories and a great character that really wants to be adapted, he said, emphasizing that Astrobot has potential beyond its simple gameplay mechanics. Although Astrobot games are not heavily story-driven, they do have a strong sense of charm and adventure, making them a good fit for a fun, family-friendly film. The Super Mario Bros. Movie demonstrated in 2023 that a platformer doesn't need a complex narrative to achieve box office success. Sony may be aiming to follow a similar route to the Mario Bros. Route. Sony has been aggressively expanding its gaming franchises into movies and TV series. The success of The Last of Us on HBO and the Uncharted movie has encouraged PlayStation Productions to explore more adaptations. So apart from Uncharted and The Last of Us, other projects currently in development include a Days Gone film, a Ghost of Tsushima movie, a Horizon movie, and a God of War TV series. While it remains to be seen whether an Astrobot film will move forward, the idea itself highlights Sony's commitment to growing its intellectual properties beyond video games. Fans of the franchise will have to wait for an official announcement to see if the lovable little robot will make its big screen debut. I think if Sony make an Astrobot movie, I think people are going to love it. What do you think? Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you on the next video.